Welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm diving into my K25 DNA results, both modern and ancient, to uncover the story of my ancestry across time. From ancient Israelites and Roman diasporas to migrations through Europe, this genetic journey spans thousands of years. K25 is a powerful ancestry tool that analyzes 25,000 SNPs from your raw DNA. It compares your genes to both modern populations and ancient ones, including people who lived in the Bronze Age, Roman Empire, and beyond. This gives a much deeper picture of where you came from, far beyond surface level ethnicity percentages. Here's my modern ancestry breakdown according to K25. Levantine, 42%. Southern European, 27%. North European, 10%. East European, 8%. North African, 4%. West Asian, 3%. South Asian, 2%. East Asian, 1.5%. Siberian, 1%. And Amerindian, 0.5%. This reflects a strong Middle Eastern Jewish core with layered influences from Southern and Eastern Europe. The 42% Levantine component represents core Israelite and Judean ancestry. This matches ancient DNA from sites like Ashkelon and Erfurt, showing continuity between Bronze and Iron Age Levantines and modern Jews. The 27% Southern European likely reflects Jewish presence in ancient Italy, especially during the Roman Empire. Eastern and Northern European ancestry points to Ashkenazi migration into Germany, Poland, and Lithuania in the Middle Ages. Smaller components like North African and West Asian are also common in Jewish diaspora populations. And those tiny traces of East Asian, Siberian, or Amerindian, they're almost certainly background noise, not recent ancestry. Now, let's look even deeper at the ancient DNA behind it all. These aren't just modern regions. These are ancestral populations that lived thousands of years ago and shaped the structure of my genome today. Here is what my ancient ancestry looks like, according to K25. Israelite Bronze Age, 43.4%. Italic Roman, 35.2%. Scythian Steppe, 21.4%. These ancient components match key chapters in Jewish history, starting in the Levant, moving west to Rome, and later north into Europe. Nearly 44% of my ancient DNA comes from the Israelite population of the Bronze Age, around 1500 to 1200 BCE. These people were descendants of the Canaanites and formed the foundation of the Jewish people. They lived in cities like Jerusalem, Megiddo, and Beersheba, and their genetic profile lives on in Jews today. Ancient studies confirm this continuity, especially in Ashkenazi, Sephardi, and Mizrahi Jewish populations. Over 35% of my ancient DNA is linked to Roman-era Mediterranean populations. After the Babylonian exile, and especially after 70 CE, Jews migrated or were exiled to Rome. They lived, intermarried, and thrived in Roman cities for centuries. This Italic Roman ancestry reflects that long-standing presence. It doesn't mean I descend from ethnic Romans, but it does reflect Southern European DNA inherited from classical-era Jewish communities. About 21% of my ancient DNA traces to the Scythian Steppe, a region of nomadic horse cultures stretching across Eurasia. This isn't a direct descent from Scythians. Instead, it reflects older Indo-European ancestry absorbed during ancient population movements across Eastern Europe and the Near East. This steppe component is also seen in Slavs, Iranians, and many Eurasian peoples, all of whom interacted with Jewish communities across history. When you combine my modern and ancient K25 results, a mosaic emerges. At the core is Israelite-Levantine DNA, the ancient origin of the Jewish people. Layered on top is Italic Roman input from Mediterranean Jewish communities. And finally, steppe influence from Eastern Europe, absorbed during the Ashkenazi Diaspora. It's a story written in my DNA and reflected in history, archaeology, and genetics. Some claim Ashkenazi Jews are purely European. These results clearly say otherwise. Modern Jews, especially Ashkenazi, are not simply converts or isolated groups. We carry a distinct genetic signature rooted in the ancient Levant, backed by peer-reviewed studies from Behar, Harney, Waldman, and others. European admixture is part of our journey, but it never replaced our origin. For me, this isn't just data, it's identity. These results confirm what history, tradition, and memory have always told us, that we are a people from the land of Israel, a people shaped by exile, but never severed from our roots. My DNA carries the legacy of Jerusalem, the struggles of Rome, and the survival of Krakow. Thanks for watching. If this journey resonated with you, hit like, subscribe, and share your own results in the comments. Shalom, to peace, to peoplehood, and to the power of knowing who we are.